you produce one of the most, beloved substances on the earth, alcohol.
A lot of people say, you joke a lot, blah, blah. I want to see people happy. This is one of the reasons why alcohol, what does that do? That makes people, it's a depressant, but before that point, it makes people happy. So I can deal with it before they're even happy.
And Taps here at 626 West 4th Street, downtown Winston-Salem. You can come in and talk to Mark any time of the week, but this is a special time we take place, and we taste some North Carolina wines and beers. And what wine are we on today?
We're taking a little trip on the far side. We are actually drinking a Muscadine varietal. It's called Sweet Anita.
We've talked about that. That's like the original North Carolina wine.
Yeah, from that mother vine. Well, it's not from the mother vine, but the mother vine was here back in the 1500s. And what's it? The Duke Power almost killed it by spraying Roundup.
They sprayed and put Roundup on it. They had to bring in folks from North Carolina State University had to send agricultural experts in to save the mother vine.
Amazingly enough, but it's still here, and it's something that you can probably grow on the beach, and it will still grow.
Is a Muscadine a hardy grape? Is that a
Muscadine is very hardy. I mean, the birds won't touch it because it grows like a plum. I mean, it's really hard, thick skin. It doesn't need any care. Vinifera varietals need a lot of care due to weather conditions. You don't have to worry about that with a Muscadine at all. There are vineyards around here that have been here for now. I've talked to another winery, had them for 7 years, and they haven't sprayed them one time.
Wow.
They go out there with hedge trimmers, and they go out and trim them.
It's like the Terminator of grapes.
Absolutely. No, it's tough. I mean, it's like a body of armor on the grape. They are harder to press, though. I had them one time. It was like, you know what? I think the Muscadine variety is good if we put it into some of our grapes. So I actually bought a ton of it. When you have picture a giant plum, you put it into a press, a vinifera press. Very small holes, getting all the juice out of the grape. It would just clog up with all of the inside pulpiness of the grape. You don't have that with vinifera. So here you have to mix it with rice hulls. Rice hulls is like just the shell of a rice skins.
Does that pull out
it actually mixes it up and gives you some.
It acts as an agitator.
Absolutely. And but I mean, Muscadines are something that was here way before human beings and maybe cavemen.
Yeah, it's kind of our thing.
And viniferas came in, and I think that it has a place to stay. I mean, Duplin on Rose Hill, they actually sell 250,000 cases of Muscadine per year.
Wow.
So that shows how popular they are. I mean, it covers the whole...
Yeah, it's a popular wine. I mean, it's a blue-collar wine. It's accessible. Right?
I don't know if I'd call it blue-collar. I'd call it any collar other than even a wet collar won't touch it.
Yeah.
But because it does have a different, unique character to it that you will not find.
Well, my Uncle Johnny...
Do you know that this... I don't... No, let's not talk about Uncle Johnny yet.
Yeah.
Muscadines... if you drink the juice before fermentation, it's the best antioxidant.
Really?
Anti-cancer causing.
All right, my Uncle Johnny.
Oh no, going back to Uncle Johnny.
Who's like 90-some years old, right? Yep. He's older than dirt.
Chewed tobacco.
Has been under 2 under-fire landings for the United States military in Korea. Landed in Incheon, landed at another beach. And he still grows Muscadine wines. He grew it when I was a kid, and he would make this stuff, but it was so strong that we'd have to cut it with 7-Up just to be able to drink it. You know, it was that strong. But he would make this wine that he had brought down the recipe from Ohio.
Do you remember we talked about sugar a little while ago? I know in our first episode, when we were checking the sugars on the grapes. Muscadines have very high acidity, low sugars, that you have to add sugar to it to get your alcohol levels up.
So you got to juice that along.
You have to juice it up with some sugar. I mean, the alcohol in this is 13%, which is unusually high for a Muscadine. I'm not sure it's a balance yet because I haven't really tried it, because generally it would be better if it was less than 12, more on 11 side. Being able to give you some more of that fruity, it has a foxy smell to it. It's a love it or leave it.
It
sort
does
of,
have like a gamey
does.
smell. Like it's very different than what we've been smelling.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Drinking this month.
But this is the only. If you go to the supermarkets right now, you can buy some Muscadine grapes, and there are numerous varietals. Like this is a Carlos varietal of Muscadine. Like there's in the vinifers, there's a Chardonnay, there's a Cabernet, there's a Merlot. In Muscadines, we got a Doreen, we got a Carlos, we got Magnolia. There's different varieties of Muscadine, each one having more antioxidants in it to give you the red ones actually is the best ones for you.
So in a sense,
hold on,
Muscadines are
Nature's
healthy.
Pearl?
Absolutely.
That's made from the skins and the seeds from
Muscadine grapes.
Yeah, that will make you live longer and so on.
Fascinating. So I mean, essentially too, just as we talk about the environment and economy. This is the one that this is helpful stuff. But again, it's got a sweet taste. It's got a very sweet taste. This is candy-like.
Yeah, you remember that rock candy used to be on a string with little crystals?
Absolutely, yeah.
That's what this is.
Yeah.
Just in a liquid form.
With alcohol added, which is nice.
You know that it is sweet.
It's very sweet.
But it has a little bitterness to it.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's a very user-friendly wine. If you're into the Muscadine thing, go explore it. There's quite a few wineries around the state that has these Muscadine varietals. Go for it. Give it a try.
So this wine comes out of Salisbury.
Salisbury.
Right?
Yeah, it's from the Yost family. It's actually bottled by Childress. They have a good relationship. They're very close together, and Tiff has some really.
Because all that's a little south of the Yadkin River, valley, so we don't think about it as much.
I don't really pay attention to the Yadkin River because the Yadkin River twists in wine so much. It's one of them wines that it's a love it or leave it wine, but it is a wine that really does well in North Carolina. They do a great job, and it's actually one of our better selling wines that we have here in the wine shop.
Yeah, it's sweet and delicious, but doesn't necessarily give me that edge that I'm usually looking for.
Well, do you remember doing the Weather Vane one? When we did the Weather Vane, we were talking about how sweet and refreshing it was. This falls into the same categories.
All right, it's on to beer. The Corks Cabs and Tap Show.
I think one of the things that people really like about the way that we deliver news and information is it feels like a friend is telling you something. One of the goals of CCD has been to create something that had a feel like it was an old hometown newspaper, that when you picked it up, you knew exactly what was going on in the community down to the street level, talking about people in the community and events and things and stuff that's happening in your own backyard.
We're almost done with the month of September, but we had the Pisgah Pale Ale, which I'm excited about, man. I like anything in a can. You know how I am about cans.
You showed me on that video too.
Yeah.
You took it in the mouth. But
well, somebody's got to take it in the mouth around here. But no, the cans, I'm a fan of the can as a beer delivery system.
Well, we talked about that on last month.
Yep.
As far as the can being 100% full, as you know, if you float a bottle of beer, them necks are always sticking up because that's what air pocket is.
Yeah, and light gets into them, and there's a whole lot of other things that happens that don't happen with a can.
Well, a can doesn't happen. And it has a liner inside, so it keeps your wine preserved just like a stainless steel tank would do. Just that it's aluminum.
Yeah.
And you can get, what, 10 cents a pound?
Something like that.
Probably. So you
On
can
the
get money
aluminum.
back.
You get a good
The more you drink, the more money you get back.
Yeah.
There is a benefit to drinking.
The wino that I know, trades in cans. Yeah.
Okay, flip top. There's the level right there. That's a lot less than what a bottle would be.
There's no head on that thing. It didn't lose anything like you do with a bottle. There's no overflow.
Yeah, and
It is what it is.
There's
It's
no
like
light
Popeye.
sensitivity.
Yeah.
Popeye?
Yeah.
What did he do? That was a spinach.
He is what he is.
He is. But you know what? He liked olive oil as well.
Yeah, she's a sweet lady. Nice people.
You know him?
Right. Not personally, no.
They're actually located in Black Mountain. They've been a relatively.
Well, Black Mountain has a
rel-
long tradition. My grandfather used to preach at Black Mountain. He said that the Great Depression never ended there, and it started about 15 years early.
No, I know you like to drink.
Yeah, I do. But you know that William Burroughs, all those guys, all that stuff comes. The beat movement comes out of Black Mountain.
Now, Black Mountain, if you travel down Interstate 40, just before you get to that long hill that goes up to Asheville, that's where Black Mountain is. Very pretty town.
Gorgeous. One of the most economically challenged towns in North Carolina history.
Yeah, they have a really nice wine market there as well. And
my daughter goes to the Model UN there. Every year we go to Model UN at the Black Mountain. She learns and she works on international relations.
Awesome.
Yeah.
But they have a furniture company there as well, right on the main strip. Went there. We rented a house there and had a good time. And we tried checking out different parts of the state. What's that? Old Fort?
Old Fort is up there as well.
So I just think Old Fort?
Yeah,
Old
that's
Fort?
a little different. You got archaeologists who claim, up near Black Mountain in Asheville, you have actually Spanish excavations of
I was hungry.
There were
I thought
Spanish missions this far north.
We were traveling. I thought I was going to go to some fast food place to go have dinner, but
it's
Old
an
Fort,
authentic
Old
taco.
Fort.
Yeah, it's the real thing.
No. Old Fort had a gourmet restaurant there that we actually ate at. It was one of the best meals I ever had.
One of those North Carolina surprises.
It was a North Carolina surprise.
Yeah.
It shocks me to this day. But we can talk about different parts of the state as we continue with our.
As we continue with our drinking our King
another
of
unfiltered.
Episcopale.
Absolutely. There's another unfiltered.
Well, that's another thing, that the water that's up there is part of what's drawing the beer industry in North Carolina is our availability of clean water. And the Episcopal River being one of those.
I mean,
what should we be looking at in Episcopale?
A can, pale ale, 5.1% alcohol, easy drinking. Buy by the case. Buy by. You know what? You know what they are? They're in Black Mountain. Nothing better than going tubing, pulling a 6-pack.
Oh, absolutely. Just take it.
Just let it float behind the tube and just.
Some people have a stomach. Some people have a bar. My stomach, I'm able to sit things on there and they balance quite well.
You don't even let it sit there. You're too busy drinking it down.
I got to drink it. Yeah, I'm a drinker.
You know what? It's very easy drinking, very balanced. Got a little bit of a bite from the.
It's not as fruity as the stuff we've been drinking. It's more beer like. It's got a body to it. No.
And, the pale is just showing that we have a lot of hops made up into this. It has some crispiness to it, which is really good when it's served really ice cold like it is. But other than that, it's a very user-friendly beer, and definitely go to Black Mountain and go pick up a 6-pack whenever you get a chance. We don't have it on tap. We sell it in packages only, but support North Carolina.
Absolutely.
Go here, subscribe now, because we got it going on.
Yeah, we did. In the Corks Craft Tap Show, 626 West 4th Street, downtown Winston-Salem. You come and talk Mark about beer, talk Mark about wine. He knows more than I know, which is.
You're learning a lot.
Still not
that much. You'll learn a lot. All right.
All right.
Thank you.